six fairly large emerging market countries,
we are finding that there is the strength coming in these emerging economies, of which India, Argentina are a part of.
There's a global way of doing business now. And people want global quality, people want global products, global engineering.
it is a part of the world which is experiencing much the same sort of challenges that we do of transforming itself from being a developing economy to a developed economy.
And I think now you have to go beyond the BRIC countries, and there are many other countries, and Argentina, I would say, would be one of them.
Distance is not a matter. We were not very close to each other, but today the distances are really not a matter.
Estos últimos 3 años hemos trabajado mucho en atraer empresas indianas y mejorar su imagen a través de interacción con nuestras cámaras de comercio y empresarios. Hay más interés entre argentinos para conocer, para compartir esta cultura milenaria de la India.
The next story of growth, the next story of trade, the next story of development it will be interconnecting these emerging economies.
What are your expectations for India in the next 5, 10 or 15 years?
Already over the last 20 years, several hundreds of millions of people in India have come out of poverty into the middle class.
To be able to make progress in an environment like that, at a low level of income and in a democratic way, is quite an exciting prospect, actually.
And in the next 20 years, if we continue the strong growth we have at present, which is very likely, then poverty can be eliminated from India.
And you will find today, India, the developmental story of India and the growth story of India are going to be very unique and one of the models to be studied by the rest of the world.
Estamos en Connaught Place, en el centro de New Delhi. Este es un centro comercial que fue construido por los ingleses antes de la Segunda Guerra Mundial mientras ellos gobernaban la India. Why the ladies in India use saris so often?
Because this is the only dress that they have been wearing for years and years.
What would be the cheapest one and the most expensive one that you have?
Well, right now at this shop we have about cotton ones for about 250 to 300 rupees.
350 would be $7
Only. Yeah.
And the most expensive one, you
Would be
said?
around 12,000, 15,000.
So that would be more than $300 or $400.
All right.
Do you wear a sari on daily basis, or when would you wear a sari?
Well, for my age, you know, I wear it occasionally. But normally people wear it on daily basis also.
Is this a family business?
Well, yes, yeah. My husband's grandfather used to run the business. Then my husband used to sit here. And now I'm sitting here for the last 5-6 years.
Tell me what type of people come and shop here. Which are your customers?
All around the world. Americans, Canadians, Australians, Europeans.
When people get in the store, do they bargain? They ask for discount?
We don't keep really high
20%,
margins.
30%?
No, just like 5%, 10%.
Estamos en la calle Jampat, en el centro de New Delhi, que le da el nombre al Jampat Market. Este es el centro comercial donde los estudiantes y la gente en general viene a hacer sus compras. La clave, saber regatear.
10, 12 for 500 rupees. Okay? You buy?
What do people like to get?
People like to get a lot of Ganesha. This is Ganesha.
Ganesha is a goddess.
Most popular Indian god of money,
Oh,
power
God.
and wisdom. And there is Krishna also, the god of money, love. Gautam Buddha. This is dancing Shiva. Another very popular god.
No.
These are all meditation bowls. You want, I can show you the sound also. This is for yoga and all.
How much would that cost?
This would be in the range of around $10.
example, if a customer comes and you say, this cost 400, and I say 200, at what price do you think I can take it home?
300.
Okay.
In between price.
That's a good deal.
Yeah.
Tea boxes. What's the price on the tea boxes?
These are $1 each.
Well, would you let me buy something?
Oh, please.
You make us a good price?
I'll make a good discount.
Great. Thank you so much. Estamos en una tienda en Jaipur que venden vestidos de fiesta. How many people work here with you?
We all with
Okay.
with
they're
family members.
Family members?
Yeah.
Who's
This is
the
my father.
owner? Your father?
These are my brothers.
Ladies here in India, what do they like to dress? They rather have silk or they rather have cotton?
Both.
Come and they try to pull the prices down.
Yeah.
If you say 700 and I say 300.
No. Then
no.
go out.
And if we say 450?
No.
No.
Only 10% discount we have to go.
How much this would be?
750.
750?
Yeah.
Are you family members?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
What are brothers?
My
Brothers.
And how do you manage the money? Do you give them some money for their job?
Yeah. No.
No.
Any person can take money which he want.
I'm requirement, then I take money. If requirement, take money. Requirement, take money.
How many children do you
I
have?
have 4, 3, 2.
So how many children you have at your house?
Like 13.
That's a kindergarten. Would you like them to work in your store?
No, we don't.
So you would like your children to do something else? Start their own company, progress in life?
Progress in life.
When you're not working, what do you like to do?
Like cricket.
Look, see movie, Indian movie, Bollywood movie.
Bollywood movie, you see?
Yeah.
You like the dancing parts when all they dance together?
Yeah.
Entrevistamos a uno de los hombres clave del gobierno de la India, Montek Singh Ahluwalia, miembro del Parlamento y ministro de Planeamiento y Desarrollo del gobierno de la India. Nos contó cuáles son los principales problemas que enfrenta este país y cómo hace para adaptarse a un mundo que está cambiando, con una tasa de crecimiento superior al 8,2% y siendo el segundo país más poblado del planeta. Singh Ahluwalia, Deputy Chairman of the Planning Commission for the Government of India. Many thanks for receiving us here.
Well, very nice to be with you on this program.
As an economist, I would like to know, what is your vision about India today?
I think we are fortunate we've been doing quite well. I mean, we started a period of economic reforms in the early 1990s, and since then the economy has steadily improved. Before the global economic crisis in 2008, the economy was growing for about 4 years at about 9%. It slowed down during the crisis, it's picked up again. This year we think we're going to grow at about 8.5%, and let's hope that we can get back to 9% very soon.
Average income of $1,000 a year, what are the government plans to help increase that number?
Well, as far as the average income is concerned, it's probably a little more than 1,000 now, but that's just detail. We need faster growth. I mean, we're too poor a country to think that we should now stop at the level we are at. That's why we are aiming to achieve growth rates of 9% or so. Population growth is now slowing down. So with population growth slowing down to maybe less than 1.5%, if the GDP grows at, say, 9%, then per capita GDP will grow at more than 7.5%, at which rate per capita income will double every 9 years.